I feel like given how we was raised, it left like as much as we know they can only teach us to survive. We seen the dysfunction in their relationship, and we wanted to take it just a little further. Not to say it wasn't good things about that relationship that we held to. You feel me? But in order to take it a little further, I feel like, excuse me, even our relationship had to transcend what the fuck we was doing at that time because we couldn't. Obviously, we couldn't coexist no longer in that traditional understanding. But we obviously sitting here, like I told you before, I'm still doing the things that I would have been doing in the house as far as what you was, now that I know, what women do is they give you drive. They give you something to shoot for. So even when a woman it might seem like she being petty and never can please her type shit, it's really in your benefit depending on how you want to look at it. So when I look at that, that's the only thing that really just like, as people would say, turned me off. Cause I was like, I love this woman so much, and it don't seem like I can please her. I rather, you know what I'm saying, let her be happy. Cause I was told you really love somebody, let them be happy, even if it ain't with you. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point, I did what Granddaddy did to me. I started putting energy into it, and just was like, cause I know that was the dynamic between me and you. When you fall, I try to do whatever I can to pick you up, and vice versa. But if it's a time you fall, and I'm just like, all right, I'm here, but I ain't finna put out my like. Subsequently happened towards the end, but like I was saying, finishing that up, because of the tradition understanding that I had. But now I felt, man, my parents, they sat down and had conversations, don't get me wrong. But taking it a little further than that as far as co-parenting. For as much as we get into it, it's because we into this co-parenting. We won't have shit to argue about, not talking about, and it's all around them. So, with that being said, like same thing I was saying when we was together. I know you gonna be mad, but we don't have no real problems. But not recognizing that things only, last for a certain time, and if you put too much pressure on it, you gonna crumble under it. And I feel like we put pressure on this shit. That's really about it. But it wasn't because you was trying to control me. I was kind of trying to control you. It was because we really wanted it to work. And in that sense, as far as the relationship necessary for the children, like it's necessary, Be like that, it's like I can't even be mad at how it happened. I gotta be glad that it happened, so I can further appreciate this situation and make a better situation out of it. But to think we have to be in this traditional situation and shit, like I don't think that's really, what I'm saying? Like I heard my homeboy say last night. He's like, "Oh, what man was at least being able to take care of your family." You know what I'm saying? But here it is. At this moment in time, she out here working and doing other things. So with the family conversations, at least what I would take from you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there was a lot of other shit to get my attention that was said, but the basis of what you used to be trying to say was like, I need you to do more than what you understand a man to be, basically. Because what I understood a man to be was take care of your family, come home. You know what I'm saying? Don't make her have to worry about you. It's like we said, if we gonna do better, we gotta shit. I'm grateful for the time I spent and the time that I still spend, getting to know myself by way of the people that I interact with. And I think I was in a bubble for a long time. A bubble of people who basically, I wouldn't say they hadn't never struggled, but um, as much as we went through shit, I didn't wish that on you. I didn't wish the depths of how deep she can go. Cause my mama and daddy made sure. Like I didn't really struggle when I see how far you can fall down. Even when we was on government cheese. You feel me? So when it comes to what I had to go through as an adult, to be, having children in that situation. So I understand how people can implode and maybe regardless together. It's a struggle.
That shit that will pop when you stretch right here.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah,
shit.
that shit be feeling crazy.
If you ain't expecting it, once you get used to it, it's a good ass
First
release.
time it happened, I was
Like, what the fuck?
like,
Beam me
I
up.
ain't know how to fuck this shit.
Beam me up.
Everything's popping. It's broken.
I'm telling you, like Doctor said anyway, know how you see people with these little lines in their nails. Let me see one of your. Well, you got your
It comes
finger.
down. Yeah, the one that come down.
Yeah,
It's on this one.
I've been looking into what caused that, different things that you can eat. You know what I'm saying? In order to change that, and I also ran. It led to me running across this chart that Dr. Sebi has. Why do I like saying that? Why do I like saying it like that? This is the right way. Yeah, Dr. Sebi. See, not the right way. Um, I like. I looked at the chart and I seen what was wrong. I'm like, damn, I do like calcium. Cause I used to get all my so-called calcium from cows. So had me with an overload of calcium. You know what I'm saying? So I used to have super dancing, like super dancing. Feet be funk. Like, I think you was around early enough to remember that before I changed my diet. Yeah. Like, you remember them days? It wasn't just crucial, but it was getting out of control some days, especially after getting out working them labor jobs and shit. Like, if I changed my diet for real, nigga, my shit used to be like, I was, sick like everybody else with that shit, but nigga, I noticed the smells and I ain't want to be smelling like that. Shoot, sometimes I forget to spray air fresh and people don't even say nothing. Like, okay, I guess they don't smell nothing. But you can smell yourself from the inside. I learned
Yeah, I
that.
be hating that shit.
But that's what I
Is
was
this
talking about.
clean or dirty in this bag? It's this.
I want to say them clean. Okay, in city cover, you got that?
It was dirty.
No,
Clean.
it was barely dry because I was like,
Oh, unfortunately, it's in her bag.
it's probably dry by now.
Oh, it was not. I just thought she had swabbed on it. It was like some little. I was folding it and I was like, oh, it's a little dust right there. I'm like, this nigga done been sweating on it or slobbing on it. I thought about what you said, but I was like, he wouldn't say something.
I got so caught up thinking about Sunny Way.
It's in the backpack at daycare.
I got so well. Text what's the name and tell her, right
Yeah,
now.
but it's not damp like it's gonna fuck her
Yeah,
up.
because it was
She
not all
used it
that
last
super
night.
soap when I got it
No, I'm
out.
saying she used it last night, so it's been out
Mm-hmm.
the bag.
Now, what was I finna say about Sunny Boy? Oh yeah, and the stuff with the stomach. You remember that last time I went to the doctor? And I was like, nigga, I can smell. I can't like remember I couldn't even really breathe that good because it's like every time I breathe, I smell my insides or my intestines type shit. The overload of acid, come to find out that shit, it breaks down your motherfucking intestinal walls and start making you have a leaky bowel or a leaky
Did you
belly.
see that shit? Tawana tagged me in this thing, and it
What?
pisses me off because Instagram won't let me go back to my tags. She tagged me in this video. I think I saved it. For it's basically that tomatoes can make you have a leaky gut. You ever seen that video?
Yeah, because they like, especially the big ones. That's why they say
They
use the
say
cherry
de-seed
ones.
them and de-skin them.
Yeah.
They say peel them and then de-seed them.
But the reason why is because, like I was just saying with the acid.
Yeah,
You know
something
how we
in the
know the bigger
tomato.
tomato is more acidic.
And then he was taking like a supplement to
Like
put
what?
back in his body what the tomatoes was taking out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was the video. It was like an hour long, but the
And that's what I
beginning was
realized. You can be healthy so many different ways. You can be self sufficient with it, and all the way doing it on your own because you have a healthy understanding of the logic of the shit. Or you can work along with personal assistance, which would be a doctor, or professional assistance, which would be a so called doctor of any sort. You feel me? A holistic doctor, what they call that shit? Medical doctor, homeopathic doctor, reflexology. But him, bro, I'm trying to go through all of his bodies, his lymphatic, you know what I'm saying, his emotional body, his physical body. We gotta get through that shit, cause as well as the environment that we create. And that's why I'm glad we able to talk more because honestly, I feel like this stuff be happening because the breakdowns in communication. It's like life always. When I was a Christian, it seemed like every time something happened, Jesus had a way to sit me down and make me think about what I was doing and fix my problems. Why all of a sudden now that I don't, what I'm saying, I don't write it all off to Jesus. I have things that happen in my life that let me know. Hold on, Red, you was about to get away because I was about to get away from my diet for real. And I've been saying I want to be a fruitarian.
was you
Then
trying to
now I got a
smoke another
son.
blunt or you
Go
got something
ahead.
to chew?
Go ahead. And now I got a son that's, oh,
You know what really fucked my head up though
I gotta do this shit.
was how I'm always the friend that's got the friends. It's got fucked up shit going on.
Oh yeah, yeah,
A fucked up kid.
yeah.
Taylor
That's why
kid.
you can't play, bro.
So it's like, nigga, what? It's in my court. Like that first hospitalization for me was really like, I don't know if I tell you, I lost weight and everything
Man, nigga,
that first
you
time
ain't gotta tell me. Come on, bro. As much as we didn't talk on that level, bro, I knew. Look,
because
I was so. Let me tell you. Let me confide in you about some shit.
that shit took me
I
down.
was so scared, Lily, because like this is what people don't realize. When you have gut issues, that shit is connected directly to your brain. You feel me? So it affect how motherfuckers start moving. And it was like, I'm like, my nigga, we like, it's been times we went together and we still made sure each other was like, nigga, you stay here, I'm gonna stay here. We gonna make sure we got somewhere to stay. And when it got past that point, I was like, hold on, my nigga. Hold on, my nigga. I'm thinking in my head, because you know you don't want to talk to certain people about certain shit. So you like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody about what I'm thinking. Might done happen to my nigga, but how can she tell me if anything done happen of that sort? Like, like I always say, people when they click out, they can't tell you I'm clicking out, bro. They can't tell you, hey, bro. Like when a nigga say I'm about to click out, it's because at that point I'm still saying. I'm still saying. If you don't pay attention to the signs or I'm about to click out, then it's OV. You feel me? And here it is. We went through the process of years of changing our diet, and then here it is. The symptoms of, man, that was traumatic. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna say it in front. That was one of the most traumatic things that happened to me up until today.
It ain't still music.
So
It's definitely, it's every episode takes me to a different level of this experience because my nigga's small. I'm rubbing his back. I'm feeling his bones and shit. Like I'm not, I'm not okay to watch him just trembling like that.
but
The
that's why I'm
fuck?
willing to do whatever it takes. Like, cause like I get what you saying, but guess what I was just talking about though? Cause to me, and I gotta tell you this too, I put that together with our separation. Cause remember I kept on telling you like, bro, I know what's going on. Cause it's been like it was like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We was on the rocks with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And even when I first came up here, we've always had this coexisting bond, looking out for each other bond, regardless to human understanding type of shit. So for me, I just think about how I felt when my parents separated. You know what I'm saying? Not putting no blame nowhere, but trying to get an understanding of what might be affecting his psyche to the point, leading to the point, the root chakra, which is his butt and all that, his private part, that's all in your root chakra.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I got a pee and I'm not gonna
A
make
little
no
P
sound.
body, but that's all in his root chakra. So you think about that shit, it's like, man, trying to fight to come out.